Hello, money talkers, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that often gets a bad rap: debt. A very word that most times throws people into anxiety. For so many, it's a financial burden, a trap they would do anything to keep clear of. But is that the whole story? Surprising, isn't it? According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 64% of Americans own a home, and most of them use a mortgage to make it possible. So, is all debt bad? In today's video, we'll be breaking down the nuances of debt, when it can actually be good, and some practical advice on how to handle it wisely. Stay tuned as we dive into the truth about debt and how it can work for you. Debt is, in the simplest of terms, money that you borrow with a promise that you will pay it back. There is also usually interest involved. But then again, not all debts are bad. Most financial experts actually put it in two categories: good debt and bad debt. Good debt is an investment in your future and can further wealth building or improve your financial status. Usually, bad debt will not support anything more than just unnecessary spending, and it does so with high interest that is sometimes unmanageable. The most common types of debt are a mortgage, which allows you to buy a house, student loans, which enable people to pay for college, business loans for entrepreneurs, and credit card debt, which serves a purpose, but is also risky. On the other hand, if well managed, debt can be the most powerful instrument for financial leverage. That is simply called financial leverage, the ability to use borrowed money to increase your return on investment. An example could be borrowing money to start a business, which has grown to earn more than the added income needed to repay the loan. Let's move on to the benefits of what some would consider good debt. First and foremost, mortgages. Buying a home with the help of a mortgage allows you to possess the property within time, which is mostly an appreciating asset in your lives. Historically, this is among the assured ways through which the epic of wealth could be surely piled up at the time the mortgage would have been paid for, other than the purchase of the home. Very likely you stand to have more in total assets. Next, student loans. Higher education is an investment in your future. According to the College Board, bachelor's degree holders earn 84% more over a lifetime than those with only a high school diploma. While it's important to be smart with post-secondary education financing, the return on investment is generally worth the cost. Finally, business loans. Borrowing funds to finance a business enterprise might allow one to scale up their operations, boost their revenues, and achieve total financial independence. For many entrepreneurs, this can act as a stepping stone towards success. Now let's consider a few more detailed examples of how debt may be instrumental in helping you achieve your dreams. Let's say, in the case of a young couple, how they took a mortgage, invested in a house that was renovated and managed in a way that it doubled in value after a certain period of time. It is the management of responsible debt. It starts from the formation of a budget to follow the incomes and spends that one accrues during the month. This will enable you to keep up with payments and keep unnecessary debts away. Perhaps equally important is your credit score. A good credit score means lower rates, but more importantly, it means access to other financial resources denied to those with lower scores. Understanding interest rates is also important. Even the smallest rate differences can have a big impact on the total cost of debt over time. Always shop around to get the best terms. Finally, make a distinction between good and unnecessary debts. Borrow for those items that represent value in your life and avoid financial bondage for fleeting indulgences. Let's dig a little deeper into the various methods available for debt management, from online calculators to keep track of your payoff progress, to apps that automate the budgeting process. Relevant tools can simplify debt management. Bad debt tends to spiral out of control, such as high-interest credit cards. The idea is to avoid borrowing for items that depreciate in value or don't help in your financial growth. This will be helpful in being observant of one's financial situations and making informed decisions in order to avoid such traps. In conclusion, debt isn't bad. It provides an avenue to reach one's financial fullness when used wisely. Mortgages, student loans, and business loans are examples of how good debt can create wealth. Key to this, however, is responsible debt management and avoidance of bad debt. If this video helped you view debt in a new way, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Money Talks, Finance for All, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.